Arkham, tail of the tape for this bantamweight affair. Lewis McGrillen, 25. Lewis, 4 years older. McGrillen slightly taller. That's not often something he enjoys in a fight. He's got a reach advantage here as well. And the red trunks, Brandon Lewis blitzes out with a kick.
Straight away, McGrillen giving Brandon Lewis lots of looks. Very twitchy, but look how that back foot's planted. That's where his power is going to come from when he pitches that left hand. Brandon's going to try and find some space from that left hand, maybe set up a takedown underneath it. There's the power left.
And McGrillen will throw it from all different angles. He'll bring it straight, throw kind of wide and looping, sometimes from low.
Lead hook kick, don't see them very often. Caught McGrillen by surprise. McGrillen cutting his opponent off. Trying to put him against the fence, trying to draw him in, get him to throw first so he can counter with the left. We'll see. Oh,
Gets into the left hand. And McGrillen backs up, lets Lewis get to his feet. He'll try to dial it in one more time.
That is such a dangerous punch that McGrillen's got. The fact that he can utilize it in the multiple different ways as well.
Good right hand from Brandon Lewis that time.
Got to wonder how he's feeling as well, given the fact that he only fought a few weeks ago. I mean, that activity is great, isn't it? You know, to get back in there without having to go through a full camp again and have another opportunity to get that loss off your record. Move past it. McGrillen's being tentative here. He's been caught with that hand again. That right hand of Brandon's walked him onto it a couple of times.
Jab to the body from McGrillen.
Lots of feinting from McGrillen. Now he's picked his pace up. He's really trying to get Brandon to do something. That was not ideal for McGrillen. Now he's defending a takedown. He's burning a lot of energy. Now he's up against the fence. He's got to separate that grip. And look at the lower body of Lewis. Now we can see it. Look at the size of his quads and his calves. He has a tremendous amount of strength in his lower body. He's definitely not a bantamweight frame, that.
Pressing McGrillen up against the barrier here. McGrillen tries to turn and face. Forces Lewis to back out. Little blood from the nose of the American here.
It was such a direct left hand. It snapped his head clean back. Tries with the hook kick again. Challenge for McGrillen is to get close enough to land the left hand without having to deal with that takedown attempt again from Lewis. There's that lead hook kick.
McGrillen wants this left hand so badly. He's not throwing much else right now.
Brandon's now looking a bit uncomfortable up against the fence. Little jog along the fence to try and find some space, but McGrillen's not going to give him that space. He touched the body with the left hand there. Could be using that to set up a feint. We saw him use that against Sadosharov back in the day.
Tries to bring that right high kick up to the neck. Left hand again to the midsection from McGrillen.
Yeah, he's switching the target for that in a second. When he sees Brandon's biting on that body shot, McGrillen's going to switch it to the head.
Lewis continues to flick out these kicks.
Oh!
There it is again, the left hand. Just as you predicted, Dan Hardy, zeroing in on the jaw this time.
He's postured. Oh, that was a good head kick. That got McGrillen's attention.
Big swing and a miss with the left that time.
He can't get overzealous. Look at the damage he's done with just 2 clean punches.
Combination that time, out of the solar plexus. Another takedown here from Lewis. McGrillen's got the right arm posted. Lewis pulls through it.
Yeah, good work by Brandon Lewis here. This is going to give him 20 or 30 seconds to just kind of feel Lewis's movement on the floor, see if See what McGrillen wants to do, how he's going to escape, which way he scrambles.
Out into side control position. Final few seconds of round number 1. Bantamweight bout on our main card in Charlotte, North Carolina, and some elbows to finish the round. Simeon Powell in the co-main in our light heavyweight division, round 2 of a bantamweight contest. Live in the cage right now, that's Lewis McGrillen in the red and Brandon Lewis in the dark blue trunks.
That was a good ground and pound flurry that we got at the end of the first round from Brandon Lewis.
Dan, a tough round to score because you had the big kicks from Lewis, including a couple that put McGrillen off balance. Obviously, he landed some atomic left hands and bloodied the face of Lewis, but then the takedowns and the strong finish is always important in the judge's eyes.
Yeah, a tough round to score. I mean, you look at damage and you can see the marking already on Brandon Lewis's face. They did a great job between rounds to tidy up the bleeding. But it just shows you how dangerous McGrillen is with just a couple of clean shots. Here's a level change again. Nice defense this time by McGrillen, but he's still got his leg tangled up. He's got to keep hustling to get out of this position. Tries to take the back.
Tried to catch the knee on the way up as well. Lewis now reshooting. And again, McGrillen with a great sprawl.
See Brandon Lewis trapping the arms of McGrillen. Might posture out to try and attack one of those arms.
Good elbow from the top position. Sean O'Connell, Dan Hardy here on the call cage side. Kennedy Smith, our cage side reporter, will have reports from the corners. McGrillen contemplating letting Lewis stand up here.
Up. Stand up, hold up, stand, fight on.
Big swing and a miss for Lewis right after the stand-up.
Yeah, Brandon Lewis needs to be careful swinging a punch like that. That's what's been countered a couple of times now by McGrillen. Good defense on that high kick. I like that touch to the body again. Oh, man.
And he brings it around the corner, and you can see that one had a sincere effect on Lewis, still trying to recover from it.
Might be time for McGrillen to start looking at some center channel attacks as well, maybe some knees and stuff. Great sprawl there, but Brandon Lewis is diving in from a big distance now.
Their left hand opened another cut, Dan. Every time Lewis McGrillen hits that face, more blood pours. Halfway through the fight now, midpoint of round 2.
Good body kick there by Brandon.
Partially caught by McGrillen.
Oh, man.
That is his favorite weapon, the left hand, and it's almost like he's just waiting for any opportunity Lewis gives him to uncork it.
It's just a death touch, isn't it, that hand? You know, when he lands it clean, even if it doesn't knock him out, it does a tremendous amount of damage with one single shot. And now he's trying to get Brandon Lewis to throw that right hand again so he can counter it. Southpaw stance for McGrillen, utilizing that left hand as a slip counter.
Snuck that one around the guard again. Lewis is going to have to be careful.
Oh,
good body shot. That hurt Lewis. He tries to shoot his way out of trouble. I think McGrillen might be wise to pour it on here, Dan.
I agree. I think he could even probably stand up. I mean, I think Brandon Lewis felt those body shots worse than anything else he's felt so far in this fight.
Acrobatic grappling here for Lewis.
Here's an interesting tidbit for you. When he first learned how to take the back, he learned it from the UFC video game. That's the kind of student that you're dealing with, an obsessive student that will learn from anything. Watching people in the video game, taking people's backs, and he was able to learn the skill.
Any tool available to these young kids in MMA now. Bloody mask painted on the right side of Brandon Lewis's face. Tried the spinning elbow. And now he'll roll for a leg. McGrillen wise to it, though. Cut above the right eyebrow of Lewis McGrillen as well. Got a lot of blood on the fights tonight, Dan.
Yeah, it's been a wild one. I wonder what caused that cut. I wonder if Brandon landed something clean or whether they came together with their heads. Tried with the left hand, but Brandon was underneath it. McGrillen's gonna have to start switching up the delivery of that left hand. Oh.
Lewis able to just matrix his way out of that danger.
Here's a good hustle from Brandon Lewis. Nice elbow on the break there, aimed at that cut that's already opened up above McGrillen's eye, and that's a bad cut
It's
as
a
well.
big one, about the length of his eyebrow from what I could tell. Another left hand from McGrillen.
McGrillen's just a barbarian though, isn't he? So much fun to watch. But
Stop!
Brandon
Round
Lewis
2 done.
is making this a very fun fight. Now, I wonder if that adds an additional pressure for Lewis now, because the doctor's already taken a look at that cut. If it starts to bleed badly in this round, the referee might bring the doctor back in. They've done a good job of filling it with grease, but it's in a very precarious position.
McGrillen spitting back fist after the right hand landed for Lewis. Kennedy Smith caught up with the cut man in McGrillen's corner.
Yeah, I'm here with Craig Nasello. Tell me about that cut on McGrillen's forehead.
About a 2-inch cut right over the eye, right above the eyebrow. Should be pretty good to go. We have got it stopped pretty good, and this is last round, so see if these guys keep it going or not.
Thank you.
Man, the head movement on both of these guys is keeping them from losing their consciousness right now, and the gameness of Brandon Lewis is on the rise. I think that blood on the face of McGrillen's giving him some enthusiasm.
Minute gone here in round number 3, and it's McGrillen pressing Lewis to the cage. Got to be careful about doing that, because even this head positioning and kind of grinding against an opponent could peel that cut open.
Man, slings that shot to the body.
Good drift out of distance there for Lewis. Getting better reads on the McGrillen strikes here in the 3rd round.
The erratic head movement of Brandon Lewis is avoiding the majority of these shots from Lewis McGrillen. It's quite wild head movement. Tries with a single leg, McGrillen keeps his balance.
USA chants again from the Charlotte crowd, and Brandon Lewis is just having fun now.
Yeah, he's really starting to enjoy himself and find his rhythm here. And I think because he's felt the power shots of McGrillen.
Oh, big knee from McGrillen. Lewis is just eating all of these power shots, Dan.
It's incredible, really, that Brandon Lewis has been able to take some of these as well, though. Most people we've seen crumble at this. I like the fact that he's fighting with his hands down against someone that's so dangerous. That tells me that he's felt the power of McGrillen and feels that he can withstand it. Ooh. Lewis is going to be cautious wiping at that eye as well. A couple of times he's wiped at it. That's a good takedown from Brandon Lewis.
Big breath. And you can see a little dejection on the face of Lewis McGrillen. Did not want to be down here.
Yeah, Brandon Lewis is using his head. He's really driving in with his forehead, making it uncomfortable.
Elbow from the top position. Of course, it was an elbow, a spinning elbow that opened the cut in the first place. McGrillen scrambling now to try to get himself out from under Brandon Lewis.
Yeah, McGrillen with the underhook. He's going to try and create a scramble, but Brandon Lewis is a great grappler. He's not going to allow him just to get away from him. Look at that dive straight in on the takedown.
Good sprawl this time from McGrillen. Can Lewis gather that right leg? Head all out of position here, but Lewis using that
Don't grab.
powerful lower half to just push his way into this takedown attempt.
Tries with the switch, but this is where the lower body of Brandon Lewis comes into play. The drive that he's able to generate off his lower body. Great effort from McGrillen to get back to his feet.
With just over McGrillen, nasty body shot.
Hurts him. Just over a minute to go.
Can McGrillen hunt the finish here? Lewis now eating some hammer fists and just rolling to survive.
Oh, he's hurt here, Sean. I think if McGrillen stood up, he might be able to get a finish.
He's in really bad
Look at
shape.
this work.
Lewis is so game and rolls to top position, front headlock, all the way around to the back, and now he goes on the offensive. What a fight here in the bantamweight division.
What a battle. McGrillen gets his hip to the fence, 30 seconds to play. Can McGrillen build up? Do we get one more wild flurry? He's building up. Brandon Lewis is going to try and get this takedown again. There he goes.
Little mat return.
What a war this has been. And
Lewis tries one more toss. McGrillen doesn't give it up. Now he's on the back of the American. And a big flurry back to the body. Lewis McGrillen slugging away. And a big flying knee at the end.
What a fight!
What a finish! Charlotte, stand up!
That was awesome. That was awesome. Well done to both of those guys.
Charlotte, before we turn it over to the judges, let's hear it one more time for these two incredible warriors. And now to the scorecards, where the judges scored this fight 30-27, 29-28, 29-28. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Lewis McGrillen.
Click below to subscribe and watch more MMA content.